I mean, it's one of the tools in RPA. Okay, I hope you are all aware of what is RPA. It's a robotic process automation. So when we say robotic process automation, we want to understand what is it, right? So before that, we'll just see what is automation and when do we go for automation. So automation is nothing but if you uh, see you have a set of you have a task and you have predefined steps to do the task, and you have to repeat the task on a regular basis. In that case, we go for automation because you have these steps already predefined. It's not like it's changing. When today it's something, tomorrow it's changing, right? So then in that case you will go for automation because you nobody wants to waste their time on doing stagnant work. Rather, you can use your intelligence you in a different place. You can try to build different solutions, right? Any organization would also want that from their resources. So in that case, they'll want to go for automation to do these kind of things. So these kind of things, like I can give you one example. Okay, consider Airtel. Airtel has a lot of customers, and the customers are increasing day by day. Okay, so today Airtel has like you have taken one SIM card today, and after 1 hour, another person is buying one more SIM card. So all over India, there'll be a lot of users who want to get into Airtel, right? So in that case, for you, what it is, like for you, you just go, you submit your proofs. Okay, you take your SIM card, you come back and start using your number. But for Airtel, you are a user and they want to keep track of all your details. Okay, so for that, they'll have a database where they want to enter all your details like your name, your address, your phone number, your email if it is required, etc. So after one hour, one more person is going, they are also taking it. So for that, for them also the details will be same and the process how they upload it in the database will be same. So in that kind of thing can be done automatically, right? If you instruct a software that do this after this, I mean, it can do the task without human interaction. What you have to just do is you just have to enter your details into an Excel or something. It will be integrated with your application using our robot. So that is where the actual power comes. Okay, so that's where like we go for automation. The robotic process automation. This is a emerging technology. If you see, like how do you say? So for past 1.5 year, if you're following any news related to business or industry or IT market, anything, you must be hearing RPA and artificial intelligence, AI, IoT, data sciences, all these words you must be coming across. So what are all these? These are all the new technologies because we are not going to stay the same like tomorrow also because I mean the technology is improving. So you want to grow with the technology also. You want to uh, like be in the track with the technology. You should be updated, right? So for that we are going to use RPA. This is one of the technologies that is there in the market currently. Okay, and this is very much essential to use RPA because you can see like this is the potential is unlimited, right? A machine's potential is unlimited. You agree, right? And the extendability is it's obviously there because today you are instructing the machine to do something. Tomorrow an extra step is coming. You will instruct it to do that also. You will just add that step to the robot. Okay, then the speed of a machine is obviously more than a human being, and the accuracy is more, and it can work 24 by 7 unlike human beings, right? And also the most like the important point here is like any business want to cut their cost. So rather giving every month a human salary, they would want to invest in a robot for once and they want to use it forever, right? That will be more useful for them. Okay, so in all these cases, we'll go for automation. So when we say, okay, before that, just go through these contents. This is the course content. Like if you are attending RPA session, UiPath session with me, I mean a training, you will be covering all these. This will be the course content. Okay. So I'll give you a brief about all this in the coming slides. Just make a note if you want. Okay. Then now, like when I'm saying automation can be done in many particular ways, right? So like in many ways, if I say it can be done using coding. I have done automation. I have built our own tools. Like we in our project, we have built our own tools using Python. Okay. I can build application using Python also, or I can use a already in place application like UiPath, I can say, or Blue Prism, I can say, or automation anywhere. All these I can use, which are already there, or I can code directly. Okay. So when how you choose how your approach to automation. So when you have so many options, how you choose your option. So like for example, if you're going to buy a dress for you, you enter a mall or you enter a shop, there you have a number of options, right? So in their options, you will see, I mean, you will see which suits you the best, right? The color should match you. The requirement, your should requirement when the dress should meet your requirements. Like if you want to wear a short dress, if you want to wear a long dress, it should match your requirement, right? Or I mean, one more thing, important thing is again like it should be within your budget, right? So the same, I mean, that's just a simple example I am giving. The same you can apply it here also. Why not? So if you are going to buy a tool, you will see like what are the applications that are there in your project. Okay. And if it is suiting your, I mean, if it is suitable to automate your applications and it is meeting your requirements, other requirements, I mean, like environment, is it like is it compatible with your environment where your applications are present? Also, the cost, everything will be important to us. So in that matter, if you see UiPath, right? UiPath, like yeah, the first point you can see it is an RPA is a journey towards a high and substantial return of investment in UiPath. So it's like if you are investing a money, you will get the substantial return within time. Okay, so this is one point, and you can see like how easily you can use that tool. I mean, if it is user friendly, or I mean, if the employees of your company are going to understand it very easily. All these things also matter, right? There are other tools like Blue Prism, Automation Everywhere, OpenSpan, etc. So these are little complex to understand. I mean, I worked on Blue Prism also, so I mean, I feel it is little complex to understand compared to UiPath. UiPath is very user friendly, and this is going to lead RPA. I feel it is going to lead RPA in few years, and it's a very powerful tool in creating automation solutions. It has just a simple drag and drop options, which I'll be showing you in next slides. Okay, it's simple and user friendly compared to other tools, and see it can build intelligent process automation solutions. Okay, it can also be used for artificial intelligence. Okay, so this is very powerful tool. So I'll just show you how. Okay, I'll show it in the next slide. Okay, so that's why it's. I feel UiPath is very much. It's a very good tool to do automation. It's not only for desktop applications or web applications. It can be done for any kind of application. You can do database automation. You can do web automation, Citrix automation. Anything can be done using UiPath. Okay, and most effective way and more simpler way. So today you are developing something. Here there is no code in UiPath. Okay, you do not have to be an intelligent with coding. Okay, if you just have some, if you are smart enough to apply some logic, you can go learn UiPath very easily. Okay, so today if somebody is developing something and they're gonna leave tomorrow the company, the person who is coming next should not feel very vague about, I mean, what he has developed. It should not be very much complex to understand. It should be very much user friendly and easy to understand for anybody. So that requirement UiPath makes very easily. Okay, so this now we are going to get deep into what is UiPath and what are the components and what are the available features in that. So if I'll just open UiPath for you to show this. So it has three main components like it is given here. One is called UiPath Studio and the other is UiPath Robot and one more is Orchestrator. So UiPath Studio is nothing but what I'm opening here. Okay, here you can see. So this is used to develop your projects. Okay, whatever automation you want to do, you will do it in UiPath Studio. I mean the robots are being developed in UiPath Studio. It is a visual processing model, visual process modeling tool. So that means you can see what you're developing. You can just drag and drop your options here and you can develop what all you want to do. Okay, this is very much simpler. You will understand when you are going to do some hands-on on that. So the main thing in our training is that we are not going to have just practical sessions. If you're going to attend training with me, we'll have theory plus practicals and like, I mean, hands-on. I'll be giving you some homework also. Okay, so that you will understand things very much better, and it's like you are developing a project. You will be able to do any work after this in UiPath. Okay, so see, if you are seeing here, it's codeless rich predefined library templates. The library templates means whatever we have it here, right? 300 plus activities in the library we have. So these are called activities. That means what all activities you want to do. Like if you want to click on some button, you can do it. If you want to input something, you can do it. So all these activities are there, which are predefined in this panel. Okay, and in when this is used to create workflows which are done in this place. So your project or your process is created in main this place. This is called designer pane. Okay, and there is one more thing called UiPath robot, I mean, which is used to execute the workflows created by UiPath Studio. So you're creating some robots in UiPath Studio and that will be executed in UiPath robot. And this can work in assisted mode or unassisted mode. Assisted mode, unassisted mode means, see, if you are going and executing the robot manually, that is called assisted mode. And you can also do it unassisted mode. That means you can schedule the robots and you can you don't even have to go and manually do something. You just schedule the robots and forget about it. It is going to take care of the process. The robot itself is going to take care of the process. It will start executing it. Okay, and UiPath orchestrator, this is also one of the main things. So this is used to manage your robots. That means you can deploy, you can provision, report, schedule, audit, monitor, everything can be done using orchestrator. This is like admin. UiPath orchestrator is like admin. This is like developer. UiPath Studio is like developer. Okay. Also, you can create some reports, any reports in a dashboard in the orchestrator. Okay. So this is the user interface which I have shown you here. So I've told you, right, there is activities panel, there is designer panel, there is properties panel. The designer panel, I'll show you. I'm just going here, clicking new sequence. I'll give it as a just new. Okay, in the activities panel, these are the activities that I was telling you. So just go and type input. Okay, I'll put this input dialog and let us take message message box. Okay, I'm taking this. So the sequence I have dropped, right, it is like you are telling when you are defining a sequence. First go input dialog, come, and then it comes the message box. Okay, so in this you have to see here, you can see some warnings, right? It's like you have not given something which is required, so mandatory fields are not given. Okay, so input dialog I'll write mm, enter name. Okay, your ent I'm just telling this will come when you can see it when it is executed. Okay, this enter name, you can see this properties panel, right? So this property panel is nothing but there are a set of properties for each activity. If I say input dialog is an activity and message box is an activity, the properties change. See, input dialog, the result, see enter name you are saying, whatever we are entering, the result will be saved in name. So this will be a variable name. So here I'll go and add one variable. Okay. See if I can create a variable. So I have given something there. So I have to create it here also. Okay. You can say the name variable scope is in new. It is in this. So that scope is in new means it will be applicable into input dialog and message box also. So here I have created this variable, right? Okay. And here message box it will display name. Okay. Now the error has gone. So you can see here I'll run this program. See, it has given an input box asking for name. I'll give name again. Now it will show the message box that you have entered what you have entered. Okay, this is how it works. I mean, this is just a simple example I'm giving it to you. Okay, so next, if you see, so this is what UiPath looks like when you go here in the start page. Blank project, simple process. These are all the processes that are available. So I'll tell you what it is here. Okay, so there is this something called which I just dragged in, right? This is called sequence. This one I've just dragged in a sequence here from here. Okay, so these is suitable for linear process. That means a simple process enabling you to smoothly go from one activity to another, right? So I just typed first input and then I am going to message box. So there is no clumsiness in the project. It is a very simple and plain process. And there is one more thing called flowcharts. Flowcharts are suitable for more complex business, enabling you to integrate decisions. So that I can show it here. If you are going for a flowchart, so it will start here. You have different things that are enabled here. Okay, so you have something called decision. If it is true, you will go here. If it is false, you will go here. So there are multiple process which are integrated in the flow diagram based on some conditions. So this is available and this is suitable for complex projects. Okay, and state machines are for very large project. Okay, there are finite number of states in their execution. Okay, which are triggered by a condition. Like if when it's like a um, workflow only, but it's more complex than this. Okay, so I'll show you how this whole thing looks like. See, if you're starting the process here, you're going to enter some value. If that value, you're checking if the value meets your requirement. You should give some condition here. If it is true, then this process will happen. If it is false, then this process will happen. Okay. I cannot give a deep detail about everything because this is a demo session. So we'll just see about the options and just understand the basic concepts. Okay, also you have these things in the UiPath: create, design, start, design, execute, and setup. These are all the tabs. The design tab, it will be useful for whatever, save, new, save, run, and then you have some options for recording, and you have screen scraping, data scraping. You can manage variables. So from the design tab, you can do all these things that are available here. And in the execute, you can run, stop, and debug. You can stop somewhere like breakpoints, and you can open logs. All this can be done. In the setup, you will manage the versions and you will download extensions. If you want to manage some extensions, you can do it from here. You will publish your robots from here. Okay, and in the start you have like I have shown you, right? You can open a new, already existing robot, or you can start a new robot, designing a new robot, and this can be done from start. Okay, see, these are the points that I just mentioned in the slide also. Okay, so in the UiPath Studio, which I have shown you already, we have this drag and drop options. Okay, and we have predefined library which we were talking about. There are 300 plus options in this, so you can automate anything. If you want to automate an Excel, see, Excel reading, writing, Excel copy, everything is there. Excel closing workbook, reading range, cell, everything. So it has all options. You can do anything with Excel, whatever you want. And the very powerful feature of UiPath is, even if you do not have Microsoft Office installed in your machine, it can still work on Excel in the background. If it is working in the background, then it can work on Excel sheet without even installing on the system, because UiPath already has all these it has integrated with all these Microsoft applications and some other applications which we do not require to have on our machine unless you want to work it on foreground. So if you want to work it on background, you do not have to have it on your machine installed. This is one of the beauty of UiPath. Okay, and you can work on PDF. I mean that for that we need to install something, so that installation can be done from here. Manage packages. If you want to add some other packages, we have only these till now. We have available packages, many available packages here. You can update the existing packages also. So PDF if we want, we can download it from here. Okay. So if you see this slide, right, you will understand. See, you have CSV, Windows web-based applications, Excel, CSV files, PDFs, database, email, terminals, everything it can be done. Okay, email and terminals. See, if you put email, okay, sorry, Outlook. See, Outlook, get, email, move, send, everything can be done from here. So it's already integrated with UiPath. Okay, and you have like these are the some protocols, SMTP, Outlook. So all these can be worked using UiPath. I mean that these can be automated. Image recognition engines are available. So what is this image recognition engine? So if you want to read some image which contains text, that can be done. Citrix automation is also, to be frank, I mean it is like a image based automation only, because you cannot have any elements in Citrix automation. If you're doing a desktop recording or a web based recording, you will have elements. Elements, I think you know what is an element, a selector, right? If you know about HTML or CSS, you will know that. So elements and selectors will be available only for desktop and web based applications. You can Citrix cannot be read. It's like just an image. It's a virtual machine, so it's just like an image for UiPath. So it will work on image based automation in Citrix. Even for OCR, Microsoft, and other image recognition engines are available. They are also working based on like image. Can do it from here. So from here, if you see, there are different types of reading methods are available. Okay, automatic method failed to script, so you can change it. You can change it. So if you use Google, it will not be able to give. Okay, so let's change it to Microsoft OCR. Depending on your requirement, depending on the clarity of your image, you can use anything. Okay, see. So this is how it works. I mean, this don't you think it is within fraction of seconds? See, 1572 milliseconds. It is able to get the, I mean, text from the image. So anything is possible using UiPath. When I say anything is possible, it's not, it's not surprising. It's actually possible within UiPath. And see, there are something called recording types. As I told you, recording. So I am here. What I've done is I'm just dragging and dropping the required what do you call activities here. Or else I can do one more thing. What I can just simply enable this, start this recording, okay, and I can do the set of actions what I want. Then this will remember, it will capture what I am doing. Okay, UiPath will capture the actions what I am doing, and it will mimic the actions. Okay, that is one of the power of UiPath that is very much useful when it comes to basic desktop, web, and Citrix. All these can be done using recording. So it will only generate steps for you. Okay, so all these three can be done using selectors. Only Citrix cannot be done because it is like an image for UiPath, because it's a virtual machine. Okay, I'll just show an example, right? From here you can go to UiPath Explorer to see the elements selectors. See, these are called selectors. Okay, and what else? Screen scraping methods, which I've shown you, that basic reading that text from anywhere, like even you can read it from web, not only image. If you want to open like in Google, Wikipedia, stock market, you can read the values from here. Anything you can read, any data from the web page, the whole data. Okay, and coming to the conclusion. So the if you want to join this course, if you join this course, you will be able to develop robots using UiPath and deploy them using Orchestrator. Okay, that means you are becoming a developer plus admin of UiPath. And all these sessions will be hands-on along with theory, just not simply boring theory. You will actually work on UiPath. I'll also let you install UiPath on your machine. I'll help you to do that, and we can do regular hands-on on a daily basis. Okay, and for each activity also. And it's always better to keep yourself updated with the emerging technologies to have your career bright career. And just I've just put one quote here: future without robot is unimaginable now, right? Okay, happy automation, guys. Hope you all liked my video. Just let us know if you want, if you would like to join the course with me on UiPath. See you guys. Bye bye. Thank you.